live and hype. Commentary I know you'll like. Steady chasing, wins with Mike. Let's go. Yeah. Steady chasing, wins with Mike.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever time you are listening to this, I am Mike. This is my boy D-Rel. D-Rel, my brother. How's you doing? How's you living? What's going on?
I'm good, my boy. You know, we over here in this, went from the winter to the spring. You know, we switch it up every other day. We're feeling great, my boy.
Every other day. And by the way, all the states that was affected by this quote-unquote cap of a weather, but some states got hit harder. Luckily, we over here on this side, we did not get hit. We was just had cabin fever. But hearts and prayers to everybody bouncing back, man. You know, we got another freeze that's coming down in these southern states. Southerners ain't used to all this 20-degree weather in the morning. Is killing me at all. So, hey, man, hearts and prayers to everybody. Be safe. Upcoming weekend gonna be another crazy one. We got a hot show with you, to talk about. We got a lot of coaching changes. We got a Hall of Famer that was gonna be a Hall of Famer but didn't go. You know, we even hear a big trade in the NBA that everybody's scrambling and rambling about. We got a good impactful show, man. We're gonna dive right into it. And plus on top of that, man, the Seahawks is going to the Super Bowl according to Patriots, and we're gonna talk about that as well. But first we're gonna dive into it. Man, I saw this morning and actually last night, and then the internet just blew up. You know, it's crazy when it hit them blog sites that don't even talk about sports. So if you don't by now, then you're going to know right now. Bill Belichick is not the first, the Hall of Fame first ballot. He's not going Fame first ballot. So it's a shocker in NFL. Well, not just the NFL, but sports all together. Bill Belichick, seven-time Super Bowl coach, you know, with the Tom Brady and that whole Patriots run.
No, he got six.
He got six. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Patriots got
two as a coordinator.
Yeah. Two as a coordinator. But the man got rings. Put it like that. He got rings, knows how to win. Man, he is one of them. He is one of the greats. It is a shock that he's not in the Hall of Fame. And it did come as a shock. But a lot of people are not wanting to talk about what they want to talk about because I have an opinion. But D-Rel, my brother, I done said enough. I'm going to let you go first.
Well, man, it has to be like they've been saying, man. It's an embarrassment to the league. It's an embarrassment to sports in general. This is one of the top coaches in sports overall. The man had a 20-year run with one team. Like we just said, he has 6 Super Bowl wins as a head coach with the Patriots, 2 as a coordinator with the Giants. He's been to 16 conference championships. That means that the man majority of his career was playing to get into the Super Bowl, not just making it to the playoffs and going home. He's number 1 in every statistical category for coaching except for wins. The great Shula from Miami has that. But man, it's a shame that this man wasn't brought in as a first ballot Hall of Famer. If he's not brought in on the first ballot as a coach, and nobody should. Essentially, you can't be the GOAT and arguably the GOAT of coaching and not be brought in on the first ballot. The only thing I'll say is this generation of people are sensitive. These writers, they vote in these people that get the opportunity to go to Hall of Fame. The decision is ultimately up to them. And I can say one thing is I know Belichick wasn't real rubby-dubby with media. You know, he always kept it short. He didn't never went into detail. But, I mean, that was part of what he did to stay focused and be a winner. So he had to do that. He ran a tight ship. He had the 1 year last year with ESPN where we saw a different side of him. So I think it's disrespectful not to put this man, to make him wait, because he's going to get in. We know that without a doubt. But for him to not be in on the first ballot, that means that no coach should ever be brought in on the first ballot, because nobody probably would ever do what he's doing. And it's just crazy, man, the way they do the Patriots in general, because even Robert Kraft as an owner hasn't been entered in yet. And then, like we stated on last episode, he's been to he probably didn't win, but he's been to the Super Bowl prior to Belichick, and now he's in it again after Belichick. So if Jerry Jones with his 2 little Super Bowl win, well, they weren't little, they were major wins, but his 2 Super Bowl wins from yesteryear, if this man is in the Hall of Fame, Robert Kraft definitely should have been in the Hall of Fame. So, I mean, I don't know, man. You got people with personal agendas, and they get to do what they want to do with their pen.
Okay. And I respect your opinion, but I'm finna go even there. Can one say the reason why he didn't get, because he's gonna get in. He's gonna get in. That's for sure. But can one say the reason why Bill Belichick didn't go in? Not just only because he wasn't buddy with the press. He wasn't that kind of coach that was likable. Let's keep it honest. He wasn't a likable coach. A lot of people wanted to play with Tom Brady, not Bill Belichick, and that was shown after Tom Brady left.
I don't think defensively, though. I think defensively they wanted to play for him with his mastermind.
That is true, but I'm about to get to that. Hold up. About to get to that. But can one say that Spygate and that Inflategate didn't sit well with people? That did happen underneath Bill Belichick.
He was taping the Cincinnati Bengals with Carson Palmer at quarterback. Yeah, Deflategate would affect Tom Brady as well, because ultimately that was him, deflating the ball. But like the great Jimmy Johnson said, everybody cheats in some form or fashion. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. So I'm a look at it like this. If all these great coaches and all these current players and players from the past, Hall of Famers already in, if they don't have an issue with Bill Belichick, then I'm not going to have no issue with him. So I definitely hear what you're saying with the Spygate and all that stuff. But I think, man, teams have done a lot worse. It's kind of like our hometown squad, the Astros. A lot of people got an issue with them and what they were doing with the trash cans and everything. But people fail to realize that the Yankees were cheating and the Red Sox were cheating too. They just don't get the scrutiny that the Astros got because the Astros won. But other than that, people don't even look at the facts on that. The Astros, supposedly it was done at home. The Astros won on the road to win that World Series. And guess what? They went back again, and they went back again, and they won again. So, I mean, stuff gonna happen. People gonna turn their eye a certain way. But I feel like that shouldn't have no bearing on winning consistently.
You right with me, and I agree with you. I agree 1,000% with you. But here's the thing. That rubs somebody the wrong way. Just call it what it is. That rubs somebody the wrong way. When it come down to these Hall of Famers and selecting them, you just said it in the beginning of the segment when we started talking about Bill Belichick. Voters is not the people, not the players. I don't know if the players got an opportunity to vote. It's the
writers and some former, like Bill Polian. He used to be the GM of the Colts when Peyton Manning was there. So he has a vote too.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
The GM, other GMs, other people, other this. Y'all, this is bigger than just football.
It sounds like a lot of hate to me.
It is. It's hate. It is hate. And it's this. I finally got your ass.
Because guess who else had to wait? Who shouldn't have had to wait? The great Terrell Owens. T.O. shouldn't have had to wait to get no Hall of Fame. It's people with way worse resumes than him that got in on first ballot. T.O. didn't do nothing. He didn't get in trouble off field.
He didn't do anything.
He was great with the media. They just didn't like his vibrato and how he carried himself. But I tell you what, that made him great. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the conversation with Randy Moss. He's in the conversation. Well, I don't put nobody in conversation with Jerry Rice. But Terrell Owens is top 3, top 5. You know, so and he didn't even go to the Hall of Fame when he had his own party, and I felt that, man. Like, okay.
But no, go ahead. No, here's the thing though, bro. What you just said. This is I got your ass moment. For somebody that had the control of that ballot, I got your ass. Everybody else, it's a no-brainer, bro. He's going to get in there. He is going to get in there. But to be a second, even the third ballot, is a spit in the face. It's a slap in the face because you're not going to go first. You're going to go second or third. And I'm the one that made that happen. Somebody sitting back. It's a proud moment for them because he didn't play ball. He wasn't very likable. It's probably some people in Cincinnati that didn't like that, but it got swept under the rug. It was the inflate gate that went on with the Colts. I remember that game in the AFC Championship. They feel like they got cheated. It's fast forward now. We're gonna go back to this conversation when Altuve or anybody from the 2017 Astros get put in the Hall of Fame, that little generational.
Somebody did. Beltran
they
just
gonna
got
learn them, bro.
No. Beltran just got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he was supposedly the mastermind of all of it. He the one that created the idea. But Beltran, this came in the final year of his career. A lot of his career had already passed with the Mets and everything, but he got inducted. Yeah, Carlos Beltran. But he just got inducted about 2 weeks ago.
They are going to, at the end of the day, payback is going to get back is going to come in some kind of fashion or form. It's going to come in some kind of fashion or form. But we talking about banging on trash cans. With Bill Belichick, this been 10 plus years. Somebody sit back, I finally got your ass. This I got your ass
but
moment.
My thing is,
right in front of
he won multiple after Spygate. So even with all eyes on him, he still went and proved that he was a winner.
He still win. And you don't know the relationship that some of these players got with the writers. I remember when Peyton Manning had told a story, and it's on there right now. This is facts. I saw this 2 or 3 times. He told a story about how they played in Foxborough and they felt like the locker room was bugged. This is from out of Peyton Manning's mouth. So you got to think about what we don't see and the whispers that we don't hear in the background. People really don't like Bill Belichick.
Look at Bounty Gate with New Orleans. Remember that?
Bounty Gate with New Orleans. That defensive coach still ain't got in. And that defense was
he never was. Yeah, they don't expect him like
he's
that.
never going to get in.
Nah.
He's never going to get
Sean
in.
Payton.
Payton.
I look at it.
Yeah.
Sean Payton ended up getting suspended. Belichick, I don't believe he got suspended. I know Brady got suspended for the Deflategate, but I don't remember Belichick getting suspended. I think it was just a fine and whatnot.
Bro, there is beefs amongst these coaches with these owners that we know nothing about.
That's why he's getting hired.
Tell me, back to that. I'm so glad you brought that up. 7-time championship, bro. I mean, 6-time championship coach that won all these X amount of games, been in historic games, a dynasty. Why this man ain't got no job yet? Why? No job. And look at all, we're going to get into that. Look at all of these people that wanted to be hired. I thought when I saw this, I'm like, oh, Bill Belichick finally retired. Did he retire or not?
No, he in college. He in North Carolina.
He in college. The man had to go to college, bro. No disrespect to college at all, but no disrespect to college. Bro, something happened amongst in the institution of the NFL, that shield, to where Bill Belichick, you get your job. We appreciate you.
It's a click, bro. It's just like Kaepernick never getting an opportunity again. It's the Billionaire Boys Club. Kaepernick never got an opportunity. Brian Flores had to end up suing, and luckily they still in, even though he's just a coordinator. I'm shocked that he was even interviewing for jobs. But it looks like they passed him up again. Man, it's like this how that game go, man. When they done with you, they done with you, man.
They done with you. And the one thing about those owners, they stick together. They stick, all of them. We look at X's and O's and touchdowns and kickoffs and sacks and interceptions and pick sixes and this and that. Them owners, they don't look at that. That's only one little small margin of the game. They look at the relationships and did you or did you not bite the hand that fed you? Well, you did? Guess what? Good luck trying to find a job. Good luck trying to go over here. Good luck trying to go over there. We don't care what you got on your resume. You probably done won 20 championships in your tender. Congratulations to you. I bet you won't win one again. We gonna shun you because we gonna learn you. They have shown this time and time again with the NFL. We do not care. You bite the hand that feeds you, you step up to us, you buck us, we gonna buck back, and we all gonna do it collectively as a whole.
It's cold-blooded,
that's just the name of it. That shield is a strong shield, bro. That shield hold weight. And that shield brings in billions of dollars every year, if not every month. They are not going to allow no one, no matter what color you are, to think you bigger than the program. And they learning Bill Belichick right now. You're not gonna be first ballot. We gonna show you. You're gonna be second ballot. And if you look crazy enough, you're gonna be third ballot. You keep on, we gonna be third ballot. Never forget that game, that NFC championship game with the Saints and the Rams, but that was clearly a pass interference. That was clearly a pass interference, and the Rams end up beating the Saints to get into the Super Bowl, and then the Patriots played them in the Super Bowl and they end up losing. New Orleans and the Saints were so pissed off. They was mad. They was even mad at huh?
You talking about recently or the one back in the day?
Recently. You don't remember that game?
You said they beat Cincinnati. They beat New England.
No. They played in New Orleans, bro.
No.
The Rams played.
I'm talking about in the Super Bowl. You said they beat the Patriots.
No, they beat the Patriots.
Beat Cincinnati.
Oh, was it Cincinnati?
Nah, Cincinnati. They beat Joe Burrow. Yeah, the Patriots lost to the.
No. It wasn't that game. No, it wasn't that game. You know
why?
why?
You right
because
on New Orleans. Yeah.
No, Jared Goff was still on that team.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, Jared Goff was still on the team with the Rams. Yeah. So after that game, bro, New Orleans was hot. They was hot. They was pissed.
Yeah.
And they showed he didn't open up his jacket all the way, but he had a T-shirt of Roger Goodell with a clown face. But he opened it up just enough to let you know them shirts that they wearing in New Orleans, I'm rocking the same shirt. You can't tell me that they didn't sit well with Roger. They didn't sit well with Roger. I'm going to say allegedly because he didn't come out with it all the way. But he opened it just enough to let y'all know, allegedly, that GM, that commissioner is a clown. He's a clown. But you can't do that. You still work underneath dude. And Colin Kaepernick, bro, I respect him, but every single year, don't try to get into the NFL. Every year, when the kickoff is about to start or before in preseason or OTAs, Colin Kaepernick say, I'm still working out, I'm waiting on the phone call.
Man.
Bro, I respect you, but that's over with. That's over with. They are not going to let you back in, bro.
That they been peaked too old now. Yeah,
it's
time
over.
Passed. Yeah.
That time passed. So circling, that's over. Man, circling back to Bill Belichick, not to get off subject, what everyone is looking at right now, Bill Belichick is getting belt to ass from the NFL. It was something that he did that he was supposed to do, he didn't do. People don't like him. You don't even hear Tom Brady speaking out. That's major.
Nah, Tom spoke. Yeah,
we
Tom
did.
Brady said, yes, sir. Yeah, Brady said something.
So he spoke out.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Tom, but your boy ain't getting in. No matter how much Roger Kraft or whatever talk, your boy ain't getting in. That's my mistake. He did speak out. Salute to Tom for still stands 10 toes down. But hey, man, boy got to get his lesson. For some reason, some factional form. I don't agree with it at all. But this the NFL, bro. You know how this shit goes. So I'm just gonna leave it just like that. Moving forward. Moving forward, man. So we got a lot of coaching changes that done went on. Not just Mike McCarthy done came into my historic team, but he making changes within the team. But we're gonna get into that later or whatever. But man, how many coaching changes done went down? Boy, I know the Browns done finally found them a coach. Congratulations to the Browns. Man, Tennessee done found them a coach too. So people still ain't called Bill Belichick, but anyway.
Still got a chance with the Raiders call him.
Oh yeah, the Raiders calling me. Hey,
He ain't going there though.
why Tom ain't called him? Why Tom ain't reached out and said, hey, man, call Bill? All right, then. Hey, man, you just reminded me, ain't Tom got a little bit to say so? Man, come on, man. Tom know what's up. I ain't finna deal with that shit no more. That's what Tom say. I ain't finna deal with that now. We good. We gonna thug it out with what we got going on. But, man, how you feel about all these coaching changes that done went on, bro?
Man, it's crazy. Feel like a lot of teams might as well kept their coaches, man. With some of the decisions they made, think man, it's crazy. I think the best hire, honestly, was Tennessee with Robert Saleh. I think he didn't get a fair shake with the Jets with that whole situation. He's really a good coach. He just lost. The Aaron Rodgers effect came in and just ruined everything for him. And he made a good decision by bringing in a strong offensive coordinator in Dable, from who was the Giants' former coach. Used to be the assistant coach under McDermott when he was in Buffalo, when Josh Allen actually started taking off. So I think Tennessee made one of the best coaching hires. We'll see how it goes. They got a lot to fix with that team. I feel like the worst decision was Cleveland. I think they made a bad decision. I think they should have went another route. They went and got Moden from a coordinator from Baltimore. I guess you could say he had some of the MVP years with Lamar were under him, but I think they did a disservice to Jim Schwartz because they want him to stay on as defensive coordinator. He told them, boys, hey, I'm up out of here, man. Y'all done interviewed me for this job and couldn't even hire me, and I've been keeping this defense under control. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe it's his familiarity with the conference. I mean the division. Maybe that's why they brought in Moden from Baltimore. But I think Cleveland probably should have went another direction, maybe. And we know DC Young Fly was not happy with boy Stefanski coming to Atlanta. He was hot, boy.
Oh,
hey,
man.
That boy was heated, man. He did not want that,
I'll
man.
be pissed off, too. I'm so glad that he showed his ass at the AFC North. Please don't bring him over here.
He has an opportunity, honestly, though, because that division, for some reason, nobody can get a hold on that division. I thought Tampa Bay last year was going to run away with it. They let Carolina come in there and take it from them. Carolina, New Orleans, Atlanta, Tampa Bay. It looks like all you need is a good little run, and you can take that division. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do quarterback-wise if my boy gets back healthy, but they have Bijan Robinson over there, so they could always do something. They really had a decent defense over there too, so he might be able to do something if he can fix that offense and bring in a good defensive coordinator. But everybody's out on him after how he did Shedeur, and I can't blame him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody's out of him the way how he did all Shedeur.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, the best one is John Harbaugh to the Giants. That was the best pick out of.
I can agree.
Today, Mike McCarthy, he spoke, or was it yesterday? I think it was today that he did a press conference and he got emotional. He's coming back to Pittsburgh, his hometown, and said that he gonna bring us champion. He gonna bring us home.
He said that?
Bro, I swear to God, he said that he's gonna bring a seventh here, and it's gonna be the parade is gonna be on some street in Pittsburgh. I'm not from Pittsburgh, so shout out to Pittsburgh.
Don't even have a quarterback.
Two things, bro.
You got
high hopes. You got high hopes, man. So I think they asked him about Aaron Rodgers, and if I'm not mistaken, dude basically was like, "I'd be delighted." But all roads is open for Aaron Rodgers. I said that when I saw the trade, they're trying to bring back Aaron Rodgers back to familiarity with Mike McCarthy. But that's not a long-term solution. They say that he is a quarterback whisperer. I know that I was feeling down last time when they, announced that he was going to be our head coach. But he's an offensive-minded dude, and I'm trying to give him hope. I'm really trying to be so optimistic, but he made a move today that just don't sit right with my spirit. Patrick Graham is going to be our defensive coordinator. Patrick Graham was the defensive coordinator for the Rams, but the Rams' defense was terrible. I think if I'm not mistaken, it was last. We gonna get Max Crosby too. So I don't know how this is going, bro. I'm slightly confused. I'm slightly confused. And our defense much needed help. And it's like Patrick Graham, I know last year, boy, they say he didn't have enough talent, but he did have Max Crosby, but Max Crosby is only one person. So I don't know, bro.
So he was,
I don't
he
know.
was with the Raiders?
He was with the Raiders
Damn.
last year. This season, I'm sorry. Yeah, he was with the Raiders this season. So he's going to be our defensive coordinator.
Must be his old partner or something. Or gambling buddy.
He must owe him
If I
money
got
or
a job,
something.
you got a job, buddy.
You got a
Wherever
job.
I go, you go,
got a
my
job.
buddy. You got a friend in
The
me.
defense was great. You got a friend in me, boy. I wish I had
Yes,
friends
sir.
like that. You know, gatekeeping needs to
Boy.
be a real thing.
Oh,
Gatekeeping sometimes is necessary. But the Las Vegas Rams defense finished in the 2025 NFL season 14 in total defense.
Hello, he the Rams or
And,
the Raiders?
Raiders.
Oh, okay. You just said Rams. I was like, wait a minute. I thought
My bad.
Okay,
I said
yeah.
Rams. Raiders. Yeah, Raiders.
he got the Rams
got
on
me
the
off.
line. You must have some money on that game.
Bro, I'm looking at the numbers, bro. Total defense 14th.
But you ain't got to
Passing
explain
defense,
because here go how I
Russian
knew the
defense-
Raiders would start. Every week in fantasy football, we pick the team. We pick players that play against the Raiders, or we pick a defense that play against the Raiders. So they was the go-to team for fantasy. Go against teams.
bro, people had generational wealth betting on the Raiders. People made
Their
they
first
lunch
win
money,
was
gas
against them
money,
Raiders.
bill money. And people made rent payments if you bet that the Rams was gonna. I mean, not Rams. I keep saying Rams, but the Raiders was gonna give up so many points. They 14, 11, 15, and 29. But well, what can we do with that, bro? What?
Man,
Scoring defense, 29th. 29th. That's damn near last place, bro. Scary hours. So I don't know. Right now it's just one battle after the other. I ain't even talking about the movie. So we
shout out Tiana.
shout out Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, my
One
boy.
battle after the goddamn another. So we just gonna see it. We just gonna see it through. I don't know what my Steelers is doing. I guess everything gonna pan out on paper whenever we get that kickoff that's gonna happen in September. But September is a mighty long time.
Mighty well.
But I'm not too excited about none of these. All I know is to shout out to the Giants, man. The Giants got a good one. They hopped up on John Harbaugh quick. And hey, man, shout out to the Giants. Right now, the Giants is winning. I don't see nobody on this list that any other team is winning. I feel sorry
I
for
forgot
Atlanta.
about Harbaugh. It happened so long ago. I forgot about him.
I feel sorry for Atlanta. I feel sorry for them. Tennessee. It's crazy to believe that Tennessee was in the AFC Championship game once upon a time, not that long ago.
With the great Mike Vrabel.
That's exactly.
Hey, you notice
Exactly.
something? Mike and Mike coaching
What?
against each other, and you Mike on this show, and you and your favorite team hired Mike.
Man, that ain't
Mike.
that ain't
You
nothing to be
talking on the
cheering about.
mic.
You know what? Hey, but you know what? You know what's even crazier than that? If they get Aaron Rodgers, that is the same combination that beat us the last time we was in the Super Bowl in Dallas. Like, what is
Boy.
this gonna be? Packer 2.0? Man, come on, man. I don't.
Maybe they gonna get
I don't
Le'Veon Bell come back.
Man, shit. They might get AB to come back. You know what? I heard Stephen A. Smith say Ryan Clark should have been the coach. Now, why
He
we
was
got
smart.
everybody opening to
They
be the coach?
best friends. Like, come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, they best friends. He got to be joking. He said he was dead serious
You
too. I even
need to
heard whispers
pivot
of
off
Bill
that.
Roethlisberger. I don't know. Yeah, get off that
And y'all
quick.
wanted to get rid of Mike Tomlin for these guys? Come on, man.
Bro,
come
it's
on.
big dog. No.
It's crazy.
man,
I
I
guess
don't
they
know,
gonna be say
man.
Bill Cowher coming back too.
Bill Cowher coming back. He coming back.
They
Well,
thought for a
hell,
long
I
time
can
Bill
come from there.
Bill making some money because everybody's like, oh, he gonna coach the Cowboys, he gonna coach here, he gonna. Boy, Bill been sitting in that chair about 20 years now. They ain't went nowhere.
Ain't nothing can match it. Bill say he done already did his due. He done got his chip. and he gone.
He gone.
He'll cheer and cry about the Steelers from afar, and I don't blame him.
Nah, at all. At all.
Not at all. At all. So we're going to dive right. We're going to switch gears, man. And we're going to go from coaching to that AFC championship game, and NFC championship game, man. That was some good games. But we're going to start with the AFC first. Jared Statham. Couldn't get him. Came up short. It started to snow on my boy. My boy threw that pick. It was game over. But he actually did pretty good. He stuck in there. I think he did better than what people expected.
Yeah, he came out first. But like you say, that weather change. And what Brandy said?
Weather change. You know what Brandy said.
Count.
Almost doesn't.
Hey,
Bronco Nation. Let's ride.
Coach ain't give him no favors, man, when he didn't take that field goal, bro. Both of these coaches didn't kick their field goals than they should have. He definitely should have kicked that field goal, bro. He left points on the.
Bro, we gonna get into that NFC championship game in a minute, cause boy, old buddy, I'm gonna look up old buddy's name. But Stidham, he hung in there. He got a score off the first drive. I was impressed. And
he came out.
Boy. Well, yeah. I said, Broncos going. They about to go. But it started to snow. And then I heard them say he probably can't see him, because all you see is white. You know, so maybe that played a part or whatever. But like we say in the NFL and on this show, we don't have no excuses at all. It was a hard match. It was a grueling game, and man, New England Patriots, they hung up in there. Drake May did just enough to get them where they had to go so they can win the game. That's all you got to do. You don't have to be Superman, and you don't have to be Batman. You ain't got to be the Justice League. You just got to do just enough.
At the end of the day, Clark Kent had Lois Lane too. Shoot, not just Superman.
That's right. So that game was a good game, but that wasn't the game that I was looking for. The game I was looking for did not give me no kind of, they owe me nothing, because I knew that game was going to be action-packed from start to finish, man. But them Seahawks and the Rams, bro, that was a good game. Game. Shout out to Matthew Stafford hung in there. Matthew Stafford balled out, but team came short. And back to that, I don't know why these coaches, bro, I don't know why they think they playing Madden out there.
That's Madden, bro.
The field.
Straight Madden. Yes.
Straight Madden.
Yes. It would have been 31-30.
Yep.
Didn't do anything. Y'all had enough time to at least get in the field goal range. You wouldn't smoked all your time out. You kick a field goal, you win the game. That's 2 field goals.
That's right.
Y'all think y'all smarter than the game, bro. And they want to always go for it on 4th down. I don't understand this nowadays. I don't give a damn what statistics say. I know what I see with my eyes, and I know if I got a kicker, and I'm in good weather, and we not too far off, I'm gonna take them 3 points, bro. Because at the end of the day, I might lose by 2. So them 3 points can help you. I don't understand
3 points
it, bro.
Is always gonna help. I don't understand it too. And then for me, the 3 points just don't put points on the board. They also take time off the clock.
And it puts you in position for a kickoff. Now, granted, they had a long way to drive down the field, but you get points too.
That's right.
So, and then you get a whole kickoff situation. So, man, I just don't understand it, man. At the end of the day, I'm gonna take point. Now, if it's a 4th and 1, 4th and 2, maybe, but when I'm right there, we done did everything to get down, march down this field. We got to come away with something. And I mean, nothing was open. We got to
come away with something.
Nothing was up. On the play before that, nothing was open on the 3rd down. And it's like, man, y'all tripping out here, Coach McVay. Had his Waffle House menu over there. He had to put his face in it. And I was like, man.
He was. That's how I feel. When I be on this game, but the only difference with me, I can hit the reset button, big dog. I can go all the way down to quit.
Do it.
I can go all the way down to quit. Whole game starts all over again. You, on the other hand, that's a whole season. That's the season. That's the Super Bowl. That's the bro. That's jobs on the line.
Man.
It's hard being a coach. It's hard being a coach making those decisions. But I see a trend that's going on lately with the tush push, with this and that. You see more coaches go for it in fourth. And sometimes the 4th and 1 is ideal to say, man, go for it.
Yeah.
But now you think getting 4th and 5 and 4th and 10 and sometimes even 4th and 12. Y'all crazy, bro.
Even then, a lot of guys don't. To me, man, if I'm running on 4th and 1, I'm going old school football. We getting up on the center. These guys are running out of the shotgun. I know you can see everything, but you're putting yourself at a disadvantage because your running back is so many yards back, and it's not an ideal situation a lot of times. So I'd rather him be up on the center so I can give it to him a lot quicker, or I have a fullback in, which a lot of teams don't use anymore, to create me some more space. But or I can do a fullback sneak, so I just, man, the game is always evolving to where guys think they're, like you said, bigger than the program. But it's simple. Take your points, keep on moving. You live to fight again, you know what I'm saying? So I know you get anxious in the moment. You want to look like a genius and, man, we did this and we got this 4th down. Wasn't it a miracle play? I called this, said this would happen. Yeah, gutsy call. Oh my goodness! Well, man, we don't need to hear Mike Tirico or your boy Troy Aikman, Joe Buck saying all that, bro. Troy Aikman, I believe, I want to say he even said take them points. So I'm like, man, it's a gutsy call here. Like, bro, take them 3 points and move on. I don't see. Trust me. My team go for it more than anybody. Yeah. We do got the tush push. Hey, that works the magic. But I hate it when they go for it on 4th and 3, 4th and 6. And I'm like, bro, the field goal right there, Sirianni. Like, we are in the first freaking quarter and you going for it on 4th down. Like, bro, kick this guy doggone field goal and let's keep it moving. Like, come on, man. It's just aggravating sometimes.
Yeah, because that tush push done got stopped a couple of times.
This year was the least effective of it. Teams have figured out how to line up against it. They've had time to figure it out, so it haven't been effective as it's normally been. And then also with Saquon not being really a factor this season, you saw different variations, but they really weren't able to run that either. When they did the fake tush push, and I think they did one time they did a flip pass to Goddard and it worked. But a lot of times, man, teams were ready for it, or they were crying so loud to get the false start, get a flag thrown. So they gotta fix that offense overall anyway. We still don't have a damn offensive coordinator. Nobody wanted to come play with us, man. So we gonna figure it out though.
They don't want that headache. They don't want that headache.
Terrible, man. I'm telling you, this man, if he don't make the playoffs next year, he gotta go. And we gonna call Mike Tomlin. And anybody else we need to call. I bet you we'll call Belichick.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably going to reach in y'all pockets. Philadelphia feel like they give none. They don't give none. They'll do it to get somebody else.
We going to call
y'all didn't want to give him a call, brother. We going to call and give him a call. That brotherly city ain't really brotherly love in that city too much when it come down to the Eagles. But back to that NFC championship game. I got one person I got to call out. I can't pronounce your first name, brother. Forgive me. Woodland, that cornerback for the Seahawks, bro, man, he did a taunting call. You seen that part? You seen that? He did a taunting.
Yeah.
You had them dead to rights in court.
Then got the touchdown caught on him on the next play by Puka. That cat.
On the next play.
My God, bro.
Boy.
Puka,
your
bro.
bacon got saved.
Man.
Your bacon got saved because if they would have lost that game, that would have been all on you. And make this be a lesson. Make this be a lesson to all you up-and-come players and up-and-come, especially in the NFL, bro. This game is won by inches. I'm going to say it again. You cannot give up costly calls like that. That's going to mess with your money. Because they're going to find the hell out of you, number one. And number two, that team is going to cut you, bro. Man, they're going to cut you. I'm not even a Seahawks fan, not even by the sort, not even close. But I was pissed off and mad. Because you had them at 4th and 12, bro. 4th and 12. They wasn't coming back at all.
Man,
That was
nothing.
it. That
It was over.
The ball.
Put a nail in the coffin.
It was over.
Man. Yeah.
Put the nail in the coffin. You gave them this much of life back into the game off a dumb penalty because of your pride and your ego. Because at that moment of time, you put yourself before the team so you can get it off. Well, you got it off. And they hit you with 15. I didn't even think refs could do that. I didn't even think that was a thing. They hit that boy with a big 50.
Normally players don't turn towards the team. You have to turn to your bench.
Right.
You can't turn towards the opposing team. And I'm like, man, you know that, bro. You know that. So, and then he had it on his mind still because Puka made a miraculous catch, great throw. And I mean, just, oh my God. That was great.
Bro, he said that by... What you about to say? Go ahead.
I was going to say we had the two, in my opinion, the two top receivers in the game right now. Puka Nacua and JSN. These boys are cold, bro. And they showed it. They showed it, man. They really showed it.
They showed that. Mm-hmm. And dude, bro, you turn to the wrong people. It's one thing to talk to the team. That's cool. You want to run your mouth, they're going to hit you with 15. But you go pop it to the wrong two set of people. The Puka Nacua and Matthew Stafford.
Man. Look here, man.
Okay, watch this. Hey. All right, watch this.
That was
that
rolling,
defense
bro.
For the Rams was rolling. If that defense for the Rams would have had stepped up just a few more plays, it would have been the Rams in Super Bowl. And it would have been all your fault.
Kenny Walker came out there. Kenny Walker was running that ball hard to start the game. I was like, God.
Running that ball hard.
Boy. Oh, my God.
Exactly.
Man,
Exactly. And shout out to his teammates. His teammates got on dude on the sideline like, bro, we playing for a Super Bowl, bro. We trying to get to the Super Bowl, bro. What is you doing? Dude, hey, man, shout out to them, bro. Hold your teammates accountable, bro. That shit ain't cool, man. That shit ain't cool. You want to do that, man, do that in the regular season. Get that out your system in the regular season. Get that out your system in the season. Get that out your system in the summer scrimmage or something like that. Man, don't bring that to no NFC championship game, bro. You got all these men that bust their ass, sacrifice time with their family, pain and suffering just to get to this point, and you want to get it off. I was so upset at dude, but they end up getting the job done. So as of right now, it stands. We got a rematch. We got the Patriots, and then we got the Seahawks. I'm going to come up with my final predictions. My boy going to come up with his final predictions, and we're going to carry that over to next week. You know what I'm saying? But I know who's going to win.
I got one more thing, man. The Rams were the only one that lost in that NFC game. The Rams were the only team that lost. There were two teams that lost in that NFC game. The Minnesota Vikings are the biggest losers of that game. Because look at Sam Darnold. For real. Look at Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
He went 14-2 with them last year and had a bad playoff run. You in your first season. And they just threw this dude away and let him go. And look what happened. They did all that to believe in J.J. McCarthy. And this man is it. Shout out to Sam Darnold. I salute that dude, man. He stepped up in the midst of adversity. His whole career been about adversity. From getting drafted number 2 with the Jets, having a bad situation there because it's always the Jets, obviously. Went to Minnesota and showed his ass.
Always.
They gave up on him. Went to Seattle. Him and the first-year coach and Mike McDonald. And they are in the Super Bowl now. So I shout out to that man. He's the first one in that class that we've been talking about all year. He was the number 2 pick.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 was your boy in Tampa. God dog. I keep wanting to call him Barkley. You know what I'm talking about. No.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, Baker Mayfield. My bad. Who else was in that draft?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Josh Allen. Mar Jackson.
Yep.
Rosen, who was number 10 by Arizona, who I don't even think in the league no more. But guess who's in the Super Bowl over all them cats? The number 2 pick who's on his third team, brother, and that man's in the game. So shout out to
Yep.
McDonald and the biggest loser of this season, the Minnesota Vikings.
Yep,
Yes,
biggest
sir.
loser. Y'all ain't been close to those Super Bowl since Brett Favre in 08, 09 when
He
they was
lost
going
to New
against
Orleans.
the
I
Saints.
lost $100 on that game.
Bro, I remember I was working at LBJ. Shout out to LBJ. I was at LBJ in that game. There was so many Saints fans going up and down.
My
But
God.
yeah, that was the closest that y'all have been. That was the
Yeah.
closest y'all have been. And after that, that was the catch that Stephon Diggs. No, I take it back. That was the second time because it was the catch that Stephon Diggs did and got y'all in. And then I think y'all played Philly or whatever. But that's still a big margin. The thing is, man, these quarterbacks, bro, you can't give up on them too quick. And speaking of, we never said give up on any of these quarterbacks. And I'm hinting about CJ Stroud. We're not talking about give up on him. He just had a bad game, and that bad game ended up being in the playoffs and progressing.
Oh, yeah.
But you just don't never know what is going to happen and how they respond to diversity. And Sam Darnold has responded very well. So many people gave up on him. He was in that bucket with Danny Dimes and what was the other kid that the Jets drafted? You don't even hear about him. I forgot about dude. He had I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know
But
what you're talking about. I can't
he
think of
got
his name either, but I know.
He got drafted.
It don't matter who
Yeah,
the Jets draft, bro.
Boy, yeah,
They
it don't
not
matter.
gonna do nothing.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day, but he hung in there. He's stuck in there now. He got a chance to win the Super Bowl. So shout out to Sam Darnold and hearts and prayers to y'all in Minnesota because y'all hope that McCarthy kid gets healthy because dude can ball, but all he do is run. Y'all gotta fix that line. Tight.
You got a
Hey,
top
get rid
notch
of Justin.
receiver over there that's looking aggravated.
I was
Might
just
not be
about to say
too
that.
long.
Hey man, get rid of Justin. Yeah, they do. Get rid of Justin Jefferson. Bring him on. Bring him to the Steelers. We need somebody. We need a quarterback. I'm a little bit too ahead of myself. Mason Rudolph. Man. Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna send an email to Mike McCarthy tonight. Sign Jameis, bro. I'm all Team Jameis, bro. Shout out to Jameis Winston. I'm Team Jameis, bro. I'm sending him to y'all, dog.
Bro, if Mike McCarthy get us in the playoffs with a good offensive team, that guy is a magician. He's a magician. He is what everybody say he is, but he got to be something because he got that role. But I'm all for that. Hearts and prayers to everybody. We gonna find somebody. Hey, where Mike Vick brother at? Let's get.
He might be locked
Marcus
up.
Vick.
Marcus Vick. I know he did some jail time, but maybe he out still. I don't know. Have to check. You might have to go with
Marcus
Mike.
Vick, man. Somebody.
You say Marcus
Shit,
Vick.
yeah, we gonna holler at Mike.
Hey,
Mike
man.
played with us too. Shit, why not? We go grab Phil. They grab Phillip Rivers. Why not, man? Shit, why not? God damn it. But we gonna figure it out. But until then, we appreciate you, old and new to the show. We thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to keep this thing rolling. I am Mike. This is my boy D-Rel. And you just been chasing wins with Mike and D-Rel. Peace out.
Peace.